Cool. Perfect. All right. Well, so this is the final presentation for the Flintridge Center, and the campaign was raising awareness and finding the Flintridge Center more popular within the community and its audience. Oh. So the summary of the campaign is we were focusing on targeting our main audience, which was the Pasadena Police Department, and using the community to gain more popularity. The goal was to raise awareness of the positive changes that the Flintridge Center has been making. Goals: raise awareness again by adding more followers from our target audience, promote what the Flintridge Center has done to the community and the lives of others. The platforms that we used were Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Some general information about what individual platform has done for us. And as we know, excuse me, Facebook is a great macro network that allows us to be in our own identity and have authentic followers for who we are. Instagram is more of a content community network where our content will be designed by us for our followers. And Twitter is a social broadcaster, which the goal was for it to be one to many by using retweets, shares, and whatnot, etc. So this is the example for the IG stories that I had. My goal with the IG stories was to get follower interaction, and hence by these little users right here. I thought they were great. Instagram has done really well with those. All the quotes were taken from ex-graduates, as you guys know. And the goal was to see how we can incorporate our audience to interact with what ex-grads have done. So these are just a few examples that I have. The Instagram posts, I really would like to use the color systems that the Flintridge Center has. So that's why you see the orange in the back. As you see here, Daniel is the leader of the Flintridge Center. He is an ex-grad. He's a great person to use in a lot of the posts and talk about his story. I don't think there's enough posts about him actually on the platform. So I think more posts developed like this with his quotes and then talked about his priors would be amazing. The father and son dream team I thought was amazing. I wish I had more information about them so I can plug it into the post itself, but it seems like they're on the right path together now, and I think we could definitely build off more on them. If they would like, they can even contribute to a potential Instagram live with us. Twitter. With Twitter, the goal was really just continuing from Facebook and from Instagram, like the stories, just constantly be throwing quotes here and there about ex-grads and focusing about how the positive change has happened through our community, through our program, and what we have done to impact the lives of others. So, and the goal is to definitely incorporate Pasadena Police because they're very heavy on their Twitter as well, so they can be more active. And hopefully with the help of retweets, shares, and this could grow to a bigger situation where we can incorporate the actual people and do more bigger things with interviews, for example. Facebook stories, it's the same thing, except Facebook, I did not want to add any interaction because most of our followers and viewers, we had more of an average engagement rate, I would say, through our Instagram, and more people were, you can just see that there was more likes, more comments, everything was done there more. I like the idea of what Facebook had to offer with just being consistent with Instagram. So whoever sees it on one page, they can see it on the other. And the key is to be consistent, because that's one thing the Flintridge Center could get better at in regards to their social media platforms. Facebook posts, being consistent again is taking the same posts from Instagram and other pages or other platforms like Twitter as well and posting them on our main platform. The good thing about Facebook is we can get deeper into personal stories, like not in the comment section, but it can be your titles, and just we can break down more information. And the good thing is Facebook can be shared, so a lot more people could see it as well. Twitter's a great example as well for this one, where we can post a photo and their stories, and this can get retweeted and exploited to a bigger scenario than it needs to be. And again, it's always to be consistent with what you post from one platform to another. Um, Next is the future metrics to track and measure. One thing I've observed for the last 4 months being on your guys' accounts is you guys are not consistent with the postings, or there's months where you guys can go without a month without posting. There could be weeks. So my suggestion to you is be consistent with having certain days, even if it's once a week or even once a month. If I would have to say, just be consistent on what you do. And also, don't be afraid to interact more with your audience. I think they would appreciate that a lot more. So, and this could help you guys grow, because if they see somebody that's interacting with them, more people will join and they would appreciate it. Yeah, so the average engagement rates, Twitter was very low. Twitter was barely, it's 0.007, which is very low, I would say. I mean, most engagement rates vary up to 2%, but like I said, Instagram was the highest for us. That's where we had the most engagements. But that number could definitely improve if we have consistency in the posts and we interact more. But there's definitely a lot of room to grow for the Flintridge Center on the social media platforms. Since I took the last 30 posts in general, some, like for example, Twitter ranked from 2020 all the way till 2018 because there was just lack of posts. But for Instagram, it was a little bit more consistent, I would say. But it averaged, the highest amount was 2 posts per week for all the platforms. So I would say we can definitely boost that number to be more consistent and maybe develop it to be a higher amount. So that's one suggestion. All the likes are your guys' biggest favorite based on metrics. Everybody, even I was surprised for Twitter. I thought you guys would have more retweets, and it's more favorites and likes, I would say. Facebook is more reactions and likes as well. Instagram is all about the likes. There was barely any comments, but that's okay. The good thing is at least you guys are getting the attention that you guys need. And the recommendation that I would give is, I'm pretty sure all throughout this presentation, is definitely being consistent. I would listen to your audience and adjust to their likes because observing from the 30 posts that you guys have put on, certain posts, for example, were way more popular. For example, ex-grads, like holding up their certificates and graduating. Those are way more popular than some kind of random post that was on there. But I think we should focus more on the positivity of your graduates graduating, and this could actually help you guys out more. And definitely use the interaction parts on all social media platforms, whether it's Instagram Live, the Q&As. These are all tools that can help you guys grow, and you don't know who can help you out in what situation. So that's definitely one suggestion for the future for your guys' platforms. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to send me an email at any time. I would definitely like to help out the Flintridge Center as much as I can. So that's my email. And please feel free to use any of the content that was on here as well. So yeah, thank you very much.